Happy Monday, kids. Motivational Monday, and welcome to Montez at midday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. How is your Monday going so far? We're getting it in and getting it done. But again, I hope you had a great weekend. Been brought to you by title sponsor, The Weed Squad. Please visit www.dremontez.com. Hit that sponsor link and you get a chance to appreciate all the great people that has made this possible. So thank you to my sponsors as always. But that weather was fantastic over the weekend, wasn't it? Other than that tornado, hurricane, thunderstorm that came through, but still it was needed. It was needed. Good details and great details. Well, let's get it underway. High fives, chest bump. Let's hug it out. Oh, let me know. You gotta hug yourself. You gotta hug yourself. I mean, it feels so damn good. Happy birthday to you if you're celebrating a birthday. Happy anniversary. Congratulations. You deserve it. You needed to buy that. Good for you, girl, for kicking him out. And good for you for leaving her when you realize, okay, I think we got all those things out of the way right there. How's your bracket doing Monday? The Alabama UCLA game had me yelling at the TV in a way that I didn't think I would do. And I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm a Kentucky fan. Give a damn about Alabama or UCLA. But I like a fair advantage. And I don't think the referees gave Alabama a fair share of the crop. But how do you lose college basketball games? The free throw line. They couldn't hit the ocean if it was in front of them. But I like that kid, Herb Jones. SEC Defensive Player of the Year. SEC Player of the Year, I do believe he's going to get and obtain. And little Bob Marley Jr. with UCLA. That was a well-enjoyed game, but I still got Gonzaga in the men, and I still got South Cackalack, them Gamecocks, in the women. But the UConn-Iowa game yesterday, I don't know what Gino said to that team about defensive pressure, but UConn's women defense showed up and showed out. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All right, let's get into it. I saw this movie on, I think it was either Disney or HBO Family. It was a football movie. The coach was talking to the player, and the player didn't believe in himself. So the player's on the ground. The coach is on the ground with him, telling him he can do something. He kept saying, I can't do it, coach. I can't do it. By the time the kid said, I can't go any further, he realized he had done the whole field with someone on his back, the whole way down the field. All you need is that little bit of belief, and then you turn around and you see how far you have come. I'm thinking about the college basketball tournament. I'm thinking about people that have started their own business and on their own path and doing their own thing. If you turn around, you'd be amazed how far you've come. Don't worry about what you're trying to do. That's where we get stuck up at, when we get caught in that damn rut. But if you turn around, you'll be amazed how far you have come. That's what I think we need to keep in mind. These college kids, the women's program and the men's program, look at what the hell they've been through. The pandemic. College not the norm. You can't go home. You can't go see Papa or G-Ma. You can't go see your own damn parents. Your girl not acting the same. Your dude tripping. But you still out here playing ball. And you turn around. Look how far we come. Look how far we have come. Look at your bracket right now. You tell me the teams that are still in it. Now let's go back to the beginning of the season. Going back. And you look at these kids, you're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute now. Look how far this program has come. Look how far the game has come in you. When you believe in it. I don't know about you, but I've been playing a whole lot of video games Probably my whole life. But the past 2 years, it has really kicked off another notch. Like I played at 3, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's and I look back, especially in my NBA 2K. I look back how far I've come in playing the game. My little Herm Edwards right there. You play to win the game. That's it. That's it. But how far you have come has got to be impressive to you. It really does. It really has to be impressive to you as it is with me. But if you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in to Montez at Midday. And our title sponsor, the Weed Squad. But we're going to take a little short break here so you can get your scrub on. So here we go.
Mountain Man Scrub. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
All right, don't forget to go to mountainmanscrub.com. Get your scrub on. Great for your hands, elbows, knees, and foots, and also great for tattoos. Use the promo DRE, D-R-E. There you go. I can't complain about this weather, but I've been under a basketball quarantine since August. I have written so much. You really getting it in when you look about how far you've come. I never thought I would do this much writing watching college basketball, but I think I filled up the tablet, so to speak, because I actually have an actual writing tablet I use for my news and notes and information. But welcome on back to Montez at Midday, and let's get into it again. Can we talk about this thing called team building? Team building. That's my sales background. That's my marketing background. When you're building a team, you kind of want the best to represent what you're trying to do, whether it's in sports or your daily life. There's a team. Everybody say team up. Even my softball career, 25 years. Team building is key. You got to have the right people. I told you for 25 years, I never had a fucking second baseman. Never. I had people that could play second base, but to have a true second baseman, never. Nope. No knock on anybody I ever played ball with. Don't get in your feelings. I'm just saying. I never had a person that say, I play second. I've always had people like this. No, I can play second. Never had a second baseman. But back to this team building. I'm a little mad, a little upset, a little frustrated. I'm scratching my head. But in the end, I want to blame LeBron James. What he has made happen in the NBA. But the selfish side of me, the asshole in me, wants to be that guy. I want to see Brooklyn Nets and the LA Clippers do an epic fail. Yeah. I said the asshole in me. I said that, so I let that go. I've never been a fan of neither team. Never. I don't even like anybody on those teams. None. I don't even have a favorite NBA player anymore. I got to find me one. I like D-Book, Devin Bush, Devin. I like Devin Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. I like him. I like Donovan Mitchell. But there's something missing. I was liking Kawhi, not Leonard, but his whole uncle type shit, that kind of took me another turn. I like guys in the NBA, but I don't have anybody that I want to go out and buy their damn jersey or support that team. I'm a Laker fan to the end, but I don't like what has transpired in the NBA on this whole team building situation, the way it's being done. In a perfect world, how would you like to see teams build? Should it be okay for the players to be in control of their own destiny? Think about it. Think about it. Because of this, what the NBA has let happen, let that move over to the NFL. We're going to have some problems. Let that go to Major League Baseball. Uh-oh. Let it go to NHL. Let the players control their own destiny. Would you still tune in for that? Don't get on here and try to tell me where I think you should be able to tell where you want to go. Well, pay the kids in college then. If you want athletes in the pros to pick their own path where they should go at, play at, do what they want to do, get them motherfuckers in college some money then. And I'll leave it alone. I won't say nothing else about team building. But I don't like the way team building is going. I think you need to work at it to be a part of the great team. You know, they have E classification in softball. They have D, they have C, they have B, they have A, they have triple A, double A, single A. They have all those different classifications. And you have to do what to get there and play in it? You have to build. You have to become a better player. I don't think it's so fair and obnoxious out here in society, in the sports world, for you to just say, I don't want to play with them. I want to play with those guys. I want to play with them. I want to work for that company. I don't work for you. I think you need to work up to it. Build yourself up to it. I mean, I started out in the restaurant industry as a dude washing dishes. Then I became a guy that traveled and trained the people in different stores in different states and cities. You had to build up to that. I started out playing softball. We had iron-on numbers. Do you know what it was like to play for a team and you had to iron on your own numbers? And then you get to a team where you're actually getting your uniform delivered by UPS from an actual sporting goods company. Times have changed. So has team building. So has the level of competitiveness. It has made you do things you shouldn't do. It made you realize your ultimate value. I give no knock on no player or no person understanding their own value. I have no problem. When I stopped working for the man, as people said, I understood my value. I understood the value. And team building kind of goes along with that with me as well. It really does. Don't forget, you can also follow us on our social media platforms. We have a page on Facebook, Who's to Blame, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez. And we also have a YouTube channel, Dre Montez, where I share these videos as well as the Man Cave members and I playing NBA 2K. You can learn a whole lot about yourself if you videotape yourself. I'm not talking about in the bedroom either, but also on video games. You can learn a whole lot, whether you're doing it or not. And I'm telling you, this NBA 2K 3-on-3 and Pro-Am outside or going into the rec and 5-on-5, it has taught me a lot of self-control. So what was that at when I was playing ball? My first 10 years of playing softball, I was awful. It was awful. I was an awful teammate player. I was awful. I had a temper. I got thrown out of tournaments. I got into fights. I was an idiot. I yelled at female umpires. Mm, mm, mm. The first 10 years of my softball career, my apologies. But the final 15, man, what a journey. What a dream. It was pleasurable. I still fantasize about softball. Is that wrong? All right, the next one. I'm always hearing this a lot. And I don't know if I'm going to attack it the right way, but this is my perception on it. Woke versus real. I hear that a lot. You need to wake up. Real is real shit. It has different connotations behind it, so to speak. And when people say, are you woke? Is it because you're not believing what they believe? You don't see what they see or hear what they hear or feel what they feel or smell what they smell. When that woke situation, I hear that a lot, especially in the past 2 years. You need to wake up. To what? I always question it. When people say you need to wake up, so my eyes are open. I may be legally blind, but my eyes are open. I don't get when people say that you need to wake up. I say that about sports. You need to wake your ass up. Your team not that good. Then you have real that is really happening in front of you. Things you can actually feel, touch, smell, see, hear. That's okay. That's realism to its finest point. I think both sides have their, I guess, verbiage to go along with it to get his point across. But when it's all boiling down to it, I think they both have great stories and conversations and theories behind it when it comes to woke versus real. I can't get into that because I've never been into that. When people try to tell you about being woke, you need to wake up. Well, I don't even go over there. I never read the book. Why would I read that book? Never saw the movie. Never heard of the guy. So when you tell people to wake up, just realize who you're talking to. And then break it down to them, just like in the real situation. There's some real shit here, man. There's some real ass shit. IRL in real life. That I think that's something that we can all connect with. But the woke versus real is really interesting to me, the way it has definitely transpired over the past 2 years. But if you're woke right now, I want to thank you for tuning in to Montez at midday. Oh, we got an interesting week here, kids. Again, how was your weekend? I saw my Sulardians getting their issue off. I saw that. Come to Sulard again, be a Sulardian. Come to Sulard again, be a Sulardian. Sulard. There it is right there. All right. We've talked about how far you've come. We've talked about team building. And we've also talked about woke versus real. Here comes the serious side of the show. At least I'm going to try to get it. Dateline in 2020. I don't know why I'm fascinated with things like this. I'm fascinated. But here's something I realized. If you are in a relationship and you're looking at that person right now and you think you need to kill them to get out of it, leave now. Because you're going to get caught. You're not. Only way you can get away with murder, I think, is in a bad neighborhood and you kill a drug dealer or a gangbanger. That's the only way. Only way you're going to get away with it. Only way. But other than that, your ass getting caught. You getting caught. They track everything. Cell phone, footsteps. There are video cameras everywhere. I want you to go outside right now. If you got your blunt roll, go outside. Light that motherfucker up. If you're on the back porch, just look around. I didn't know they had a camera. Shit, they had a camera too. Damn. Everyone has a camera. Everyone, a 5-year-old has a damn camera. So just keep that in mind. But Dateline had an episode on over the weekend that I have so many questions. When a guy tells you, when your guy friends tell you, hey, I met a female, blah, 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 she this, she that. All right, we're like, all right, where you meet at? Okay, all right. Women should be doing the same thing. You know, this is too good to be true. One of your friends, I said friends, should be like, hey, man, be careful. Girl, you sure? Go with them. Go beat proof. Go with them. I think the first 30 days, first 90 days, always have somebody with you. This is for me watching Dateline. I am not a relationship specialist at all. My wedding rings can fill up my hand, so I am not a relationship specialist. I'm just going by what I've seen on Dateline in 22 and 2020. Take somebody with you. Take somebody with you. This dude met this lady. He told her she had to fill out an application because his job was going to be doing surveillance on him and whoever he's around because he was an operative for the United Kingdom government. I'm going to say that one more time. She met a man who required her to fill out an application to date him because his job, he was a United Kingdom operative. Well, let me tell you what William did. William was a bigamist. He had 13 kids, 5 fiancées, and 2 wives. You can't make this stuff up. Dateline in 2020 has me like, he did what? She did what? 2020 had an episode where a woman was married 6 times. All of her husbands died. Come on, man. Come on. They exhumed all of the bodies. Turned out she killed them all. listen, listen. If just look at the person you're with right now. If it's too good, get out. Run. If you want to kill them, turn around right now and look at them. Get out. Leave. Relationships should be about love. Again, I am not a relationship specialist at all. Watching Dateline in 2020. And I realized something that I know a lot of people that are in relationships 15 plus years, unbeknown to me. So congratulations to you people out there that have made it. And those of you know who you are. You've been putting up that bullshit this long. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We done some time together. Okay. Want to get it in there right there. As I said, I'm about to start hitting the road a little bit more, taking advantages of the opportunities, realizing to do what you want to do. We're in that state of mind and world. I'm going. Don't tell me I'm not going. I'm going. So I'm making preparations to go to Cleveland, Ohio for the NFL draft. And I'm excited. I'm giddy. You know, it's like when I went to my first Super Bowl. I didn't realize it until I was there. You ever had that moment? You get there and you're like, wow, I can't believe I'm here. One of those, it's like an out of body experience. I mean, it's like, whoa, what the hell? Is this really happening? I'm getting that way about this trip. I'm getting ready for the upcoming NFL season in March. I think I'm going to watch the game with a helmet on this year. If I can find me a Bronco helmet. Yeah, I'm not getting the beard thing helmet in. I'm going all legit here. And I realized something. I may have to call wife number 2 and 3. But somewhere along the line, I lost my Denver Bronco jersey. So now I have to go and get another jersey. I hate buying shit again. That is the most frustrating thing ever. But with the upcoming football season, I noticed something. The NFL reporters, whether it's CBS, NBC, TNT, Fox, NFL Network, whatever it may be, I've noticed something about Fox. Have you seen the women they have employed for the NFL season? Oh my God. They may need a sports calendar. Top notch, hands down, across the board. Fox has lived up to the brand. Fox Sports, not about the news. I'm always Robin Meade, headline news. Nothing gets better than that. But Fox Sports has stepped up the game. Stepped up their game. Look at the women they have hired. Mm-hmm. Go to the internet. Type it in. Hit it. You're going to be like, damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It has gotten that way with Fox. It really has. They've really stepped up their game. Speaking of stepping up their game, I would like to applaud TNT NBA basketball coverage with Ernie, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley, and Shaq. I think their pregame has made everyone else step they shit up. Believe it or not, watch the NHL pregame. Just watch it. Watch college basketball pregame. Now, here's my favorite: the NHL. I'm sorry, the NASCAR pregame. Also, the Women's March Madness pregame. I think everybody has stepped their game up because they saw what TNT was doing. They made it fan friendly. They made it engaging. They made content that we can all agree on or disagree on. And that's what everyone else has been doing. They just didn't break it just down to statistics and that bullshit, but they've made it relatable, applaudable. They've given you something else to look at. And I like the way it's moving forward, especially with Fox Sports Women. Man, they have they got some heavy hitters. They are on point, in favor, in awe that I am of them. And it's been very awesome and cool to watch and check out. But again, speaking of checking out, don't forget to check us out on the interweb. We have a website, www.dremontez.com. Go on there, buy something, support the show, hit that sponsor button, go out to eat, drink, dance, get your car washed, huh? Do something, be a part of it, huh? You can't have unity without community. And we are a community of people. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today to Montez at Midday. Appreciate it. And thank you to our title sponsor, The Weed Squad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I'm out. Time to get back on NBA 2K. Here I come, fellas. Alrighty. Enjoy the rest of your day and appreciate the details of the day. In the words of my great grandpappy, if your sorry, if your back pockets are touching, you have no ass at all. See, my shit unscripted. We don't do no editing here. It's either real or we're not going to do it. How about that? Get outside, open up the grill, hit me up to come get a plate, and I will Uber through or Lyft through. But in the end, let's lift each other up and have a great day. Thank you. And get outside, support those kids and the family.